Welcome back to my Let's Play for Dark Cloud 2, and it's time to take care of the Rainbow Butterfly. Though before we can unlock it, that gets the boss fight, we're going to have to hunt down some Sundew, which isn't too difficult. The bigger annoyance is going to be clearing out this area fast enough, because let's face it, you never know where the exit's going to be at, and how long it's going to take me to find one of the enemies I need to talk to get the Sundew in the first place. Though, it shouldn't be too long, it's just a bit tedious. It just adds a little extra length to the episode I don't want to have to spend time on, but I can do it. Oh, there's one I need to talk to. So go and activate our badge. Yep, transform.
I've been getting a lot of sun drops lately. Got so many they're coming out my ears. Take some from me, would ya? Here.
Okay, so we got the sun drop. Sorry, I called it Sundew. Oh, don't worry. They're gonna get on me anyway. And I forgot to switch my guns out. Oops. I'd rather use the direct gun, because it's more powerful, to be honest, by far, for what I have right now. I'm honestly surprised it didn't detect me switching and attack me instantly. I wasn't exactly subtle about that one. But yeah, Turok's gun's much more powerful than what I start with. And we got the weapon to get out. I don't get out of here. Not weapon, item. Problem is not able to take it. I'm gonna need a map. Or to get lucky. Okay, gone. Let's see, maybe up this way. I don't worry about that enemy unless they catch up with me, to be honest. He may not be worth much. Okay, dead. No, dead end. Oh, good. Try to do a slow sap. Got a wind crystal. Another dead end. Is this a map? That'd really help out. If I could see where I need to go. Darn it. Yeah, I know this one was a bit pointless. I didn't really have to kill that one. I do wish you had Dron's feathers, though, in this game early on, so it would be easier to run. Oh, we went right past it. Cute. Oh, well, let's just cut you down. And then make our way to where the boss is going to be at. We gotta plant ourselves a fish seed, then head out there. It would make some sense to head back to the station real quick to heal up. Because I don't get instant healing it because I was using all the eating apples on myself to boost Max's health. I didn't bother raising Monica's because she got 2 items to buff her defense stat. So I didn't think she needed as much. So I probably should have given her some of them. Anyway. But I usually focus a bit more on Max than I do on Monica more often than not, so I thought that'd be more fitting. I may end up regretting that. Oh well, I can give her some of the eating apples I get next time. Okay. Now to give it the sun drop, though. That thing's already pretty big. Like, Jesus. It's one big plant. Like, when it gets fully grown, it just makes you think of Little Pet Shop of Horrors or something. Like, jeez. It's hard to believe something like this doesn't feed on human blood or something to get to its full size. Because it is ridiculously large. Like, it's so huge you wouldn't think it's a flower when you saw it from the distance. You'd think it was some sort of oddly shaped tree or something. Or a fern, maybe. It's like seriously, that doesn't look like a flower at all, does it?
Is this a flower? It's huge.
It's a Lafretia.
Jeez. She gonna say something, or is she just gonna stare there with her mouth open, catching all the flies?
What do you think these are?
Are you gonna touch it? Ew, don't do that.
It's fine, I'm sure.
No, you really shouldn't touch something like that without knowing what it is. It could be poisonous or something, you know. I know we're adventurers, but we prefer not to get poisoned because for doing something stupid if we don't have to. It usually helps, you know. Don't always carry around antidotes for everything.
These petals are huge. Actually, they're kind of gross.
Yeah, I have to agree. This is a pretty nasty looking flower.
Look!
Ah, must be the rainbow butterfly. Coming in. Nice sky for this too, I have to admit. Pretty sweet combination there. This is less of a boss fight and more of a puzzle though.
That's the rainbow butterfly.
It's coming!
Jeez, what do we do to get mad at us already?
Out of the blue? What'd we ever do?
Probably nothing. I think it was cursed with dark magic, because I've beaten this boss before, if you want to call it that. Yeah. It likes to shoot bubbles and lasers at you, so be warned. Oh, there's the laser beam. Yeah, you can't hurt those as long as it's in this state. It's impossible. So you gotta come in here and hit up all the centerpieces. Of course, we're gonna have to do this wrong the first time. There's a certain photo I want for a scoop. Okay, and I want a butterfly photo. Oh, come on. I know I can get a butterfly shot off of one of these. Oh, I can always get the big one later. That doesn't make any sense though. Because I know I've done it before. Whatever. You don't want to go after this one first, technically. You want to go after the red one. But to get what we need, we're going to have to do it that way. Okay. Shoot. Got it. Butterfly United. So we got a scoop we didn't even know about yet. I wonder if that'll screw with us. Well, whatever. Guess I got lucky there and the bowl didn't hit, or didn't count because I was swinging my weapon or something. But now to deal with this butterfly properly, because there's no reason to hold off anymore. I've got the scoop I need, so now it's time to just take out the butterfly. And it's easiest to do that with Monica, to be honest. For a couple of reasons. But deal with that when we get to it. You want to be far enough away from the enemy that they can't hear you charging up, to be honest. And when you got a full charge, just sneak in, lock on, and shoot from a distance. Just keep doing that, and you'll win. Yeah, I'm not kidding, that's all there is to this fight. Pretty messed up, to be honest. Well, mostly fully charged there. Sneak in. don't forget you gotta hit the X button to launch it. Sometimes I'll forget and just think I have to release the shoulder button. Almost done. Okay, almost there. Last butterfly. Oh yeah, I never did get a butterfly photo, did I? Oh well. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities.
So you're the ones that stopped me. Thank you.
Are you the one that they call Holly?
That's right. Holly is the name I went by as a human living among the little folk.
So that means your real form is the rainbow butterfly? Why did you appear to the Furbits in human form?
Well, you see, I wanted to thank them.
Thank them for what?
Originally, I too was a tiny butterfly. Once, when I still wasn't used to flying through the forest, I got caught in a huge spider web. I couldn't get out of the web no matter how much I struggled, so I just took a deep breath and resigned myself to my fate. Just at that moment, some Furbit folks came by and released me from the web. I was free. I flapped my wings with all my might and returned to the sky. They were waving as I flew off. They had saved my life, you see. My 7 saviors. The years passed. I grew and matured as a rainbow butterfly. As a monster too, I found myself with plenty of magic powers. I used my powers of transformation to assume human form and approach them. I had wanted to give them something as a sign of my gratitude. But while I was living among them, I realized that the time I spent with them was more precious than anything. Before I knew it, I found myself wanting to spend the rest of my life as a human.
Then why'd you disappear? The Furbits really miss you.
Oh, that. There was sort of, an accident. A great, dark force from somewhere began to affect me. I was a monster, after all. And so this force awakened the powers of my original self buried deep within. I came to realize that I could never suppress the dark stirrings in my heart. There was nothing I could do but quietly leave their company. I've been hiding out in these woods, doing all I can to gain control of myself again. But the dark force got the best of me, and I was just a mindless monster when I attacked you.
So that's what happened, huh?
I can't go back to my old friends anymore. Would you please give them this letter?
Okay, I'll be sure to give it to them.
Perhaps the dark force that controlled me is what you'll be fighting from here on. It's an incredibly fearsome power. You must not lose against it. Please, win back our world. Well, I should be on my way. Goodbye.
Let's try to get to Jurak.
Okay.
Sort of disappointing, isn't it? There's nothing that was stopping her necessarily from returning after we dealt with the dark forces, though, which seems a bit defeatist to me, that she just apparently gave up. But it's her life, I suppose. I suppose I should go talk to the Furbits and hand them over the letter. I don't think they'll be particularly happy with it. Though I think they already suspected she was the rainbow butterfly, if I remember correctly, so they're not exactly surprised by it. let's turn in the letter first. Then I'll make my way to the future. No, I think the guy might be still on the train. Jeez, I guess I'll have to go to the train station, maybe. Because I'd like to turn this letter first, but... Fine, game, if you want to push me on it. You can go to the future first. Let's see what they got to say to us. I might have to take a picture of that, too. Might count as something interesting. Potentially. Skip this though.
I've remembered. I remember about Griffin.
You do? Tell us about him.
Griffin does not exist in our time. He shows up just a little in the memories of our distant ancestors. Seems he likes flowers.
Huh? Flowers?
That's what I remember anyway. I don't quite know the details. But Griffin was around in ancient times. He is sending some strong otherworldly powers into the present. He's controlling a lot of things.
So Griffin is controlling the monsters in this era from ancient times. Which means his world is that of the distant past.
That's right. So Durak, how far back in the past is Griffin?
I'm not really sure. You might want to ask Crest for the details.
Crest?
Crest, the great sage, the greatest and wisest sage of all in my era. With the moon crystal, he can use vast astrological powers. He can see everything that happens in the world.
Well, let's go and see him.
Yes, good idea. But it's not that easy.
Huh?
Crest's origin point has been erased too.
That's not a problem. We have the Carpenterian, right? Let's just revive Crest's origin point as well.
Yes, exactly. Crest's origin point is the holy ground of Balance Valley. In the future, a great temple will be built there. That's where all the sages will gather.
So that's where Crest will be. Let's get going.
Yes, let's get going back to the present. Yeah, time gets confusing in this game, doesn't it?
Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Holly. I'm sorry to have left you so suddenly, but I have reasons that prevent me from staying with all of you. You might already have an idea of what those reasons are, but for me, the time we spent together was truly wonderful.
Holly!
Farewell, everyone. Stay happy and healthy. You will always be my one and only family.
Holly, how could you? How foolish of you. Human or butterfly, it doesn't matter. Holly's just Holly to us.
You knew?
Of course I knew. I could tell she wasn't human just by her scent. But if Holly chose to approach us as a human, that was perfectly fine too. We don't care so much for outer appearances anyway. By the way, Monica,
What?
we want to go with you two on your journey. What do you think?
Really? You want to? Of course! With your help, we'll be able to put the world back to normal in no time.
And so, our adventures in the forest came to an end. Holly, the mysterious woman who got lost in the forest, wasn't you, Mother. But for some reason, I wasn't surprised. I always felt you'd be at the end of this journey. Just about then, Borneo and the others finished clearing the rock from the tracks so the train could move on again. We set our sights on Balance Valley.
The area that's really annoying to rebuild, considering you have to worry about the weight on every single part of it, because it really is Balance Valley. Yeah, it's a pain. Well, I'll do it for this episode, I suppose. We can find the save point. Oh, there it is. I went past it. But yeah, next time we'll be making our way to Balance Valley and start dealing with that area. Until then, see ya.